Hey there everyone and welcome to some more Near Monsters PvP. This is continuing with my Link Fire team in the Stun Immune Special Rule. Now we're facing off against Lemon here, who has an awesome team. He's using Deus Ex so that nobody can skip between his Treviathan and his Anchorer, so that he has the guaranteed Link Stealthal into the double sneak attack. Obviously Link Water for my Link Fire team is brutal too. This is not what I want to be facing. He does the double sneak attack on my Dragulus to avoid the Death Revenge, because it's got the Nullifier passive, doesn't trigger that Death Revenge. And then the other one is Kami Shogun. That can kind of do something because it, counters Link teams. So the Deus Ex, I'm not really that scared of. I don't really like Deus Ex. I don't think it's very powerful. I'm going to pretty much ignore it. What I want to deal with is the Karakenshi especially, and the Treviathan. So those are the monsters which I get stealth off at this point, and then I'm going to hit them down with my Infernicorn. Hitting the Karakenshi down below its 100% health, it's probably going to be doing the Link Dual Give turn mostly, but I also want to stop it from doing the Confident Strike. So that's what I do. There's no point getting rid of the Stealth and Anchorer because he's just immediately going to do this Link Stealthal and then Dual Give turn from the Karakenshi. So that's why I hit down the Treviathan at that point. So obviously he does the Link Dual Give turn and he can kill two more things, takes out my two good sweepers there, the Dreamy Entrance, then hits Anchorer. This is excellent. He regretted that, he wished he'd done it the other way around, giving to Anchorer first then Treviathan, because Treviathan has sleep immunity, would have been the slightly smarter choice. He risked it there and the risk did not pay off. So I do a Poison Touch on Deus Ex, no particular reason other than I'm getting it, I'm getting rid of the shield basically. The sneak attack I can now do on Karakenshi, and then I can do the Poison Touch to get rid of the stealth from Treviathan, so that I can deal with the Treviathan. So I'm trying to work out, can I get this P-Prepared to go off? And I'll tell you now, I completely forget that Deus Ex has double Counter-Strike. So he sets this up first of all by doing a Survivor on the P-Prepared to get rid of its shield, and then next turn he will be able to double Counter-Strike. So like I said, I forgot that this was going to happen. I thought that my P-Prepared was pretty much guaranteed at this point, because he had no easy way to kill it. So he gets rid of the shield on it, I just do the Purify, then it comes to Infernicorn's turn, and I can take out that Treviathan. I also go for Deus Ex, because, I might as well do some damage to it now. I actually expected the Infernicorn to die, because I want my Flare Vern on the battlefield to do true hit. It didn't die though. Infernicorn didn't die, so at this point I'm thinking, I really want the true hit on the battlefield. I can't Poison Touch the Blue Maluga to get rid of the shield or anything. So I decide to go for the Swift Backbite to bring Flare Vern into the battlefield. Now in hindsight, this was a really bad play because Deus Ex could immediately kill Flare Vern with the double Counter-Strike. As it turns out, he doesn't actually do this. He instead gets rid of the stealth on Atlantean. I then get a message and I panic because I'm confused here. He did come to Counter-Strike and I forgot it had that move. Also because of the message, I get put off that I then do Link Purify Mist and completely forget that actually I wanted to do Sneak Attack on the Blue Maluga to get rid of the shield so that then I can true hit with Flare Vern. Really big misplay, and like I said, it was two things happened at once. I got that message plus Deus Ex did a move that I forgot it had that really put me off. And then I'm looking here and I'm thinking, oh, there's nothing I can do. This Blue Maluga's going to hit me, and Blue Maluga just wrecks my team because it's Link Fire. So the Hellfire Mortal was just horrible. So I sit on Flare Vern's turn, I look at my team and I'm thinking, I can't do this. I really cannot do this. What can I do? I just get rid of the shield on Blue Maluga. I'm thinking, I'm not going to bring in Bulba Washer. That's just worst. Makes the situation worse. So it does the Hellfire Mortal, Deus Ex dies, which I didn't care about Deus Ex dying, and I'm looking at this and I'm like, nah, I can't do this, this is just impossible, let's retreat. So that was one of my few losses, and well played by Lemon. I messed up a bit. It would have been a lot more interesting if I hadn't messed up, because I think, there was some good control going on there, and Deus Ex couldn't do a whole lot. Anyway, so now we're against us a one-on-one team, and I'm fully protected from one-on-one. I've got 3 sleep immune monsters, so I don't care about this Oni Blade. I just do a Nico Punch to, first of all, how to put it, trying to get to this Nico finisher. You've got to use Nico Punch at some point. So now I'm going to use the Dark Bane to bring Oni Blade down to hold ground, which means I can Swift Sleep Credit with Kami Shogun to get Blood Fury charged. That said though, he now gets the turn with Kami Shogun and can use the Element Massacre. Quite a few people were using Kami Shogun because it's sleep immune, it is effectively stun immune because of the special rule, and people were using link teams, so it was a great opportunity to counter that. So yeah, I had to take down the Dedegazar before it killed my Infernocorn, and now I try and think quite carefully, and I'm pretty happy with how I play from here on, much better than I did in the last battle. So rather than going for kind of the obvious choices here, I instead go for very much control. So I do the raw mark on there, and rather than doing like the double piercing blow, I just do a link blood bite to kill that Aura Dragon. I'm really trying to pass time for my PvP. That's the main point the main thought process at this point. So I spend a little bit of time on this turn. I should have done the raw mark to pass the time. Basically, I'm planning to kill this Aegis Dragon in a similar kind of controlled way using the link blood bites. And I do the raw mark at this point. I should have done it before. It just added random time onto my Mantiferno that didn't need to be done. The PvP will get the Blazing Metamorphosis in 50 seconds, when it next gets a turn, so that's cool. And I was able to take out the Blue Maluga before it got a turn. So now I can put Atrahasis down to hold ground, or take down that Kami Shogun. I decided to take down the Kami Shogun, and now I can put it to hold ground. And then I can Blazing Metamorphosis. So this is pretty brutal. There's no way that this opponent can come back. I was able to just take complete control, and that's what my team actually did really nicely, because there's no stun around. If they wiped out my front line, I generally just got sweeping really well and did some controlled sweeping, and then got to the PvP doing the Metamorphosis, and Poison Moth is just brutal. It's so strong. So yeah, sleep, stun immune, poison immune, and can do this sweeping at 110 seconds. It's really nasty. So he retreated at that point. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a video soon.